go ahead and start just by taking a big deep breath in and let it go with a sigh. Begin a process where you can imagine each and every breath you take, each and every exhale you go deeper and deeper. Each and every time you breathe in clean air and oxygen, each and every time you breathe out any stress or strain or anxiety, and you just let it all go with each and every breath, allowing yourself to go deeper and deeper with each and every word I say. You feel it just relaxing. Every cell, every fiber, all throughout your mind, body, and spirit, because I want you to just take this opportunity right now. You don't have to be anywhere. You don't have to think about anything. All you have to do is take deep breaths in, let them go, and just relax all the way down. Just sink deeper and deeper with each breath, each beat of your heart. Every word I say guides you into a comfortable, relaxing, peaceful state of hypnosis. That's right, right here, right now. Take another big deep breath in. This time as you let it go, I want you to just go ahead and just sleep now all the way down, totally relaxed. Mind, body, and spirit coming into balance, coming into harmony. And you know, each and every breath now, each word I say, you go deeper and deeper, possibly deeper than you've ever been before. That's right. All the way down, feeling wonderful in every way, because the deeper you go, the better you feel, the more you open up to wonderful new ways of thinking, new ways of attracting abundance, adventure, love, joy. That's right. New ways of moving through the world, powerful, relaxed, clear, focused, healthy, and strong. Sexy, charismatic, because we're going deeper and deeper now. Take one more big deep breath in like you mean it, and as you let it go, just sink all the way down. That's right, past the chest, past the ribs, all the way into the belly, all the way down. Feel the fullness of it and release completely every bit of air, every bit of tension, letting it all go. That's right. This is your time right now. Just let the body drop all the way down. The shoulders drop, the jaw softens, the hands letting go. You're arriving here fully in this moment, in this body. Feel the weight of it, the heaviness in your legs, the contact of the chair underneath you. The floor beneath your feet, solid and certain. You're supported right now completely. Something has always been holding you up. And in a moment, I'm going to count from 10 to 1. And with every single number, you go deeper. Not unconscious, not asleep, but powerfully, intentionally, magnificently awake in a way that most people never experience. The kind of awake where the subconscious mind is listening, where the deeper intelligence is online, where real change, not surface change, not willpower change, but root level, permanent, cellular change is not just possible, it is inevitable. 10, drifting down into the most powerful state you have access to now. 9, the analytical mind resting. The part of you that argues and measures and doubts, it's handing over the keys right now. 8, the body heavier, the breath slower, the room quieter. 7, 6, deeper than you usually go, past the surface, past the daily self, into something older and wiser and far more capable than the version of you that worries about the bank balance. 5, the critical faculty stepping aside. No argument tonight, just resistance, open, direct, subconscious access. 4, 3, all the way down into the deep. 2, 1. asleep now, all the way down. Feeling wonderful in every way. That's great. Now I want to tell you a story while you're in this deep, wonderful place. There was once a village, and in this village, every person was born with a well, their own private well, right in the center of their land. And when they were children, they were told things about that well. Some were told the well was deep and would never run dry. Some were told the water was scarce and had to be carefully rationed. Some were told that other families had better wells. Some were told that people like them didn't deserve clean water at all. And here is the thing about children. They believe. Not because they're foolish, because they trust. Because the adults around them are the entire universe when you're small. And so those words, those early, careless, or frightened, or well-meaning words about the well, they went in, deep, below the thinking, below the questioning, into the place where truth is stored. And every one of those children grew up, and every one of them walked out to their well each morning, and every one of them saw exactly what they had been told they would see. The ones told the well was abundant found water, easily, consistently, without drama. The ones told their water was scarce rationed it anxiously, or worked themselves to exhaustion hauling it from somewhere else, or stood at the edge of their own well and couldn't quite bring themselves to drop the bucket all the way down. Same village, same rain, same earth, different story. Right now, in this deep and open state, I want you to become aware of the story you were told about your well. Not the story you tell people, the real one. The one that runs in the background like a frequency you forgot you were tuned to. Maybe it sounded like money doesn't grow on trees. Maybe it sounded like we can't afford that. We never have enough. Rich people are greedy. Money is the root of all evil. People like us don't live like that. Maybe it was subtler than words. Maybe it was a feeling in the house when the bills came. A tension at the dinner table on certain nights. A parent who worked themselves to the ground and still came up short. And something in you, young and impressionable and wired to learn from everything, concluded something, filed it away, made it policy. Let that old story surface right now. Without judgment, without shame, just look at it. See it clearly for what it is. Not the truth, a story. Someone else's fear handed to you before you were old enough to question it. And now I want you to do something with me that requires a kind of courage. I want you to pick that story up, that old inherited money story, that scarcity program, that unexamined belief about what you deserve and what's possible. I want you to hold it out in front of you, at arm's length, the way you'd hold something you found in an old box that you finally decided to sort through. Look at it. Is it true? Actually true? Or does it just feel true because you've been living inside it so long you forgot it had walls? Is it serving you? Is it building the life you want? Is it putting anything real in your hands? Now, release it. Not with anger. Anger gives it energy. Release it with completion. The way you'd put down an old heavy bag you'd been carrying so long you forgot it wasn't part of your body. Feel the weight of it leaving your hands, leaving your chest, leaving the space behind your sternum where money stories live in the body. Feel that space opening up, creating room, real room, physical, emotional, energetic room for something entirely different to move in. And into that open space right now, directly with the full authority of your own deeper mind, I want to introduce you to something, a new frequency. Not a thought, a frequency. Because thoughts can be argued with, frequencies are felt. I want you to imagine just for a moment that somewhere in this world right now, there is a version of you who has no complicated relationship with money whatsoever. A version of you for whom abundance is simply the natural state of things. Not because they got lucky, not because they were born into it, but because somewhere along the way, in a moment not unlike this one, they decided to stop inheriting other people's limitations and start operating from their own truth. See that version of you now. Notice how they carry themselves. There is no tension in the shoulders around the subject of money. No bracing, no apologizing for wanting things. No shrinking when the conversation turns to prices or fees or what they charge for their work. There is just a settled, grounded, almost casual expectation that value given returns as value received. That the universe is not stingy. That abundance is the nature of reality and scarcity is just a story some people tell. Watch how they move through a room. The decisions they make without agonizing. The opportunities they recognize because they're not spending all their energy managing fear. The people they attract because that frequency, that settled, undefended, genuinely abundant frequency is magnetic. Now, step into that version of you right now. Don't watch them, become them. Feel what they feel right now in the body. That ease in the chest, that open, receptive, undefended relationship with possibility. The knowing, not the hoping, the knowing that there is more than enough. That you are someone who creates value. That value returns. That the flow of money in your life is not determined by luck or circumstance or what your parents believed. It is determined by this, right here, this frequency, this state, this identity. And let your nervous system memorize it right now. Now, I want to talk to the part of your brain that filters reality. Your reticular activating system, your RAS. The mechanism that decides, out of 11 million bits of incoming information per second, what 50 bits you actually notice. The part of you that has been filtering for scarcity, for evidence that money is hard, for proof that the old story is true. I'm giving it new instructions right now. In the state where those instructions land without interference. Your RAS is now calibrated for abundance. It's going to start noticing things, ideas that float through your mind you would have dismissed before. Let them land. Conversations that contain an opportunity buried in the middle. You'll catch it now. People who cross your path who could change the trajectory of what you're building. You will recognize them. The open doors you used to walk right past because the old filter told you they weren't meant for you. You will see them clearly now. Opportunities have been present your entire life. The filter just wasn't pointed at them. It is pointed at them now. Feel that all through your mind and body, like waves of pleasure, waves of excitement. Because right now, let's build something together. I want you to create a vision. Not a polite, reasonable, practical vision. A real one. The one you don't always let yourself think about because it feels too big or too far or too much like something that happens to other people. Let it come anyway. Where are you? What does the space look like around you? Is there sunlight? What kind? Morning light or afternoon gold? Are you somewhere you've been before or somewhere new? And what are you doing? What kind of work are you engaged in? Real work, the kind that excites you. The kind that feels like it matters. The kind that you do even if the money were already taken care of. What does that work look like? What does your account balance represent? Not just a number. What does that number mean for your life? Freedom from a certain kind of worry? The ability to say yes to things you currently say no to? The capacity to give in ways you haven't been able to yet? And who is with you in this life? Who benefits from the version of you who broke through the old story and built something real? That's right. Vivid, powerful, colorful. Feel the emotional reality of this vision now. Not the idea of it, the feeling of it. Right now, in this body, in this chair, the pride, the relief, the quiet, deep satisfaction of someone who did the work not just externally, but internally. Who changed the root and watched the whole tree transform. Let that feeling move through you like electricity, like light, like heat, like something that has been waiting a long time to be allowed. Your subconscious is receiving this vision right now as a coordinate, a destination, a set point. It will now begin organizing your life around. Because the subconscious mind does not know the difference between a vividly imagined experience and a real one. And you just gave it something vivid and real and emotionally charged and specific. That vision is now in the system. Now let me leave a few things in the deeper mind before we return. You are not your parents' relationship with money. You are not the bank balance from your hardest year. You are not the sum of every time you played small or said no to yourself or decided you weren't quite ready yet. You are a creator, a generator, someone with a mind capable of solving problems and creating value and building things that didn't exist before you built them. And the money that flows to you is simply the world's way of saying thank you for that. You deserve to be paid well for what you do, fully, without guilt, without apology. Abundance is your natural state. You are remembering it right now. Not learning it for the first time, remembering it. Because underneath all the borrowed fear and the old inherited stories, this knowing was always there. It was always there. Good. That's great. Feel that deep in every part of who you are. Deepest in every cell, every fiber, in the deepest parts of your subconscious mind, and that ancient part of you that knows the truth of everything. That's right. This has become your working format now. Your deeper belief system. The true way of moving through the world. Powerful, relaxed, abundant, and vibrating at a frequency that attracts amazing possibility. Because in a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5. And with every number, full, powerful waking awareness returns. But you bring everything with you. Not as a memory, as a new operating system, a new frequency, a new filter, a new identity standing in a new relationship with money, with abundance, with what is possible for your life. 1, body coming back online, feeling the room, feeling the weight of your hands. 2, energy beginning to rise, bright and clear and alive. 3, mind sharpening, focused, grounded, absolutely present. 4, almost there. Feel the difference between who sat down and who is coming back. And 5, eyes open, welcome back, and tell me, how do you feel?